Today, we're going to pick up trash. Trash!
Most people think recycling is enough. We throw something in the right bin and we feel like we've done our part. Like somehow that cancels everything out. But this is what we don't talk about. Bottles left on the ground, plastic bags stuck in fences, wrappers getting stepped on over and over and getting ignored. Littering has become normal.
There's trash right by the trash can. Why didn't they throw it away? It wasn't that hard.
So normal that most of us don't even see it anymore. We walk past it every day on our school campuses, in our neighborhoods, even at parks meant for kids. Some people spend their time trying to repair the damage.
All right, let's go find a place to plant this tree. I'd like to find places that already have a couple trees around, just because I know, one, that the tree will grow well over there because those trees are already growing. Two, it kind of makes it more full, and there's not just one random tree in the middle, you know. You can see there's a walking path right here. So ideally, I like planting near walking paths because one day, you know, that'll provide shade for people walking onto that path. And as you know, we're in Houston, so people like shade. But I like this area over here because the Sims Bayou goes along right here. So, you know, any more plants, trees, benefits the wildlife. I see beavers down there, there's fish, turtles. The city has done a sort of good job by putting some trees around, but you know, it could look so much better for the animals and the environment if there were more trees around here. So I like picking places over here, not only so it looks better, but to benefit the animals that would use it.
Trees act like natural air filters. They absorb carbon dioxide, the same pollution we create, and release oxygen back into the air we breathe. In a world filled with smoke, cars, and plastic waste, trees quietly work to undo the damage. Planting a tree isn't just about today. It's an investment for the future of our planet. One single tree can be a home of hundreds of insects, birds, and animals. When we damage the environment with litter, we're not just hurting the land. We're destroying someone else's home. A clean, green environment doesn't just help the planet, It helps people too. Green spaces have been shown to reduce stress, improve moods, and bring communities together. But even the benefits of trees can be overshadowed by something as simple as trash. Plastic and litter don't just disappear. They sit in the soil, block growth, and harm the very life trying to thrive. We can just keep planting trees, but if we continue to litter, we're undoing the process just as quickly. Protecting the environment isn't just about planting something new. It's about respecting what's already here. A lot of people don't think about how this is the only planet we can live on, and we need to treat the planet as that.
Picking a location for a tree is kind of where the landscapers are going to be, where they're planning to mow. So ideally, a good nice tree along the walking path would be pretty close to that sidewalk. But since the HOA maintains this area and the landscapers don't necessarily care, they might run over my tree or chop it down if I put it on their property. As you see, this is a pretty common dumping ground. We're at the end of a dead-end street. There's a public park on the other side, and we're in this utility easement here, so you can see a lot of people just come and dump their trash over here for whatever reason. One thing I like when I'm planting trees is identifying places like this that are they need it. If this was lined with beautiful trees, people would second guess dumping their trash over here because it already looks so bad. When I'm finding places to plant trees, I'll pick up trash here and there, kind of help that whole area become a little nicer. I mean, that sign, unfortunately, was put in after. If you go look on Google Maps, this has been a common dumping area for years and years. It's just, we're at an end of a dead end. This used to be all farmland. Nobody used to be over here. So if you're somebody who doesn't care, this is a perfect spot. One thing I will say is the city does come and pick up over here. 2 months ago, there were mattresses. I don't know, I remember seeing 5-6 mattresses just sitting right there. And tires, of course. Tires, number one probably thing I see over here. But I did see this. The city does come out here every once in a while and does actually pick up the trash, which is pretty rare to see. It does pile up really bad here, and the bayou is right there. So this is probably one of the worst spots that you could put a bunch of litter, because it's going straight into the waterway and straight into the ocean. I mean, me personally, I think the biggest problem with litter is people aren't thinking in the first place, but they're definitely not thinking, where's this trash going to end up? So they come and dump it here. Unfortunately, seeing all this other trash kind of makes them think, okay, this might be a good spot. But nobody's thinking, where's this glass going to end up? Where's this mattress that I'm throwing over here? Where are these tires going to end up? I don't really care. And that's the unfortunate part about litter. That's the worst part about it to me, is people aren't thinking of the, no pun intended, downstream impacts of where all this trash is going to end up. So as I mentioned earlier, the bayou is right there. So this is a drainage. This is part of a drainage ditch right here. When it floods, all of this trash that can float will flow straight down there, straight into the bayou, straight into the Gulf of Galveston Bay, and then the Gulf of America straight into the ocean. So in my opinion, this is the worst spot that you could be dumping something, because it's going to directly disappear straight into the ocean. And then we have the Great Pacific Garbage Patch coming straight from Houston. And Houston being such a big city, this is happening probably tens or hundreds of times a day. You know, there's 7 million people in the greater Houston area. You can imagine this is probably happening as we speak right now. Somebody's finding a spot